Hi Leos, this is Madhura and I have your love reading for you for the week of March 13th. Okay, so let's see what the universe has for us. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, um, Leos, love, March 13th, Magician. So all of these have come out reversed, so I'm just going to take them upright. All right, Magician, King of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Ten of Swords, actually. Interesting. Hmm. Let's see what the current situation is. Okay, I'm just gonna take this as your energy, love energy for the week of March 13th, and the Queen of Pentacles. All right, Leos. So your energy in love is of the Magician, is King of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. So I'd say what is going on right now is so basically, you're feeling in control of what it is that you can manifest in love and you can't. Okay. I feel like you're relying heavily on your inner wisdom, on your inner resources. You know you're strong enough to um, create the sort of vibrational energy that you need to match with what your desires are. Okay. King of Wands tells me that you're really passionately, you're feeling very passionate about someone, and because it's the king with the magician and the king and the queen of pentacles right here, I feel like you're plain. You're feeling very in charge of your passion, of your internal workings, of your emotions. Okay, you're feeling very high vibrational right now. Is you feel like you can create your own reality completely by yourself. Okay, you feel like you're whatever you're passionate about. Okay, you understand it really well. All right, you understand, you have a good balance of passion and practicality right now. All right, and um, with the Queen of Pentacles, you're moving sort of, you're very grounded right now. Okay, um, in especially in the tangible aspects of your love life. If the finances would work out when you two get together, you know the answer is yes. You're mostly relying on yourself right now. So if you're trying to match your finances with your partners, you don't have to necessarily, you don't feel the need to worry about anything, because you feel like, I got this. I don't necessarily need them to contribute to this relationship right now financially, because I am self reliant, and I can take care of myself as well as use the leftovers to take care of my partner. Okay. So I feel like that's where you're at. You have very nurturing energy. You have the energy of a provider right now. Is you're really maybe looking forward to taking care of them, maybe taking them out on dates, making them feel special and loved, especially when it comes to sort of, spending money on them, or helping them with their career, if they need any guidance in that. Um, and you're very focused on those aspects. You're very focused, I feel like, right now on the practical aspects of falling in love with someone. Okay, just with the Ten of Swords right here, I feel like you're exhausted though. It's almost as if you're feeling all of this like high vibrational, self reliant energy, but at the same time, you're feeling very exhausted. So that almost makes me, or feeling betrayed almost. So it kind of makes me feel like you're at a certain level, you're at a certain energy, and that is not aligning with your partner this week. So to you, it's almost feeling as if, I'm willing to do so much, I'm willing to give so much, but I'm not getting enough in return. Okay. And you're almost feeling at the end of your wits right now. All right. So, Leos, I'm a little confused about your situation. So let's see if we can get any more clarification about this. Can we get more clarification for what the Leos are going through right now? Spirit, March 13th. Love reading for the Leos. The Tower. Okay. Yeah, so Leo, I almost feel like you're feeling so um you're feeling so passionate about this relationship, about um, this particular partner of yours, and you're feeling like nurturing them and providing for them, and you're feeling self-reliant. You're not really asking for anything in return, but something is falling apart for you right now. So to me, it almost feels like your external energy um, is sort of chaotic. Something is sort of coming to an end, and just because something is coming to an end doesn't mean it has to fully end. Maybe it's transforming into something. I have the Tower card here, not the Death card, so it's not a full transformation. Things are falling apart right now, okay? But you, maybe it's hard for us to sometimes it's hard for us to see things for what they are when in the moment, okay? Sometimes we feel like things are falling apart, but maybe in retrospect, we when we look back, maybe it feels like it in the moment it felt like things were falling apart, but they were actually just falling into place, okay? um so yeah, with the Tower moment, definitely, and the Ten of Swords, I definitely feel like your partner's not as on board with this dynamic as you are right now, all right? And you're having a hard time dealing with that, okay? You're having a really hard time um, sort of uh, being okay with that, all right? um, you're using your magician's energy, your manifestation energy, to sort of bring them on board, instead of, so I almost feel like you're chasing them instead of just doing your thing unconditionally and then seeing if they're on board as well. And you're not okay with the fact that they might not be on board, okay? There is a possibility that you feel cheated by your partner. Maybe you thought that if you were this passionate, and if you were this giving, and if you were this nurturing, and you if you relied on your manifestation energy, then the your partner was going to come around at some point, and it just isn't feeling like it right now, all right? um yeah, so let's see what your biggest blessing is this week, okay, Leos? Ace of Cups. So new love is coming your way, Leos. Okay. This week, I feel like all of this magician energy that you've put into this one person that you've tried to make things work with, I feel like maybe things might not work with them. There still might be a Tower moment with them. But what is happening, what is working out for you, is all of that energy you've put into the universe, all of that positivity, all of that passion, none of that is going to waste. All of that nurturing, all of that just this like wanting to do things for the other person, it's not going to go to waste, because this new love is arriving. And just because this card it says new love, does not mean it has to be a brand new person. It could be that there's a new beginning that you're awarded or rewarded, that the universe is rewarding you with this new love energy, and it could still be in this connection that you've been trying to manifest for the longest time. Yeah, I feel like it's been for the longest time, because it's a Ten of Swords is right here. So you're like, you've been trying and trying and trying, and things just don't seem to be working out. Things still seem to be falling apart, but not anymore, because this week your biggest blessing is the Ace of Cups. So I would highly recommend getting out of this Ten of Swords energy to be able to manifest this Ace of Cups like really quickly, and just really rely on your magician energy. Understand that just because things are not working out in the exact shape or form that you expect them to, doesn't mean that they're not working out at all, okay? Because this Ace of Cups is coming your way, it is for you. You are using your intuition to draw from the universe's energy, to draw from your spirit guides, and then apply it all to your worldly love life, okay? So go with your intuition, okay? Don't just blindly keep doing things for the people around you. Make sure that you're really excuse me, taking a step back, and instead of, like, the Tower can be very chaotic, okay? It can make you feel like if things are falling apart, you could feel like all you have to do is just really hold on to them really tightly, and things will fix themselves. And that's not how the tower works. You have to surrender to the tower energy. You have to surrender to things if they feel like they're falling apart. If these people would have just stubbornly stayed in that tower, they would have burned down with the tower. Okay, so what they need to do is they need to jump out, and it's against their will, and it's not the most convenient way to get out of a burning tower, but they're surviving, they're alive. Okay, and even if maybe they break a bone, they're going to have the opportunity to heal it. If they would have stayed in that burning tower, they wouldn't have had that opportunity. Okay, and I feel like with the Ace of Cups being your biggest blessing this week, you're on the right path, is what the universe is trying to tell you. You are going to be rewarded for all the positivity that you've put into the universe. You just have to stop trying to chase things and just really hold on to things tightly, because that's not how it's going to work out. You're going to have to let go, you're going to have to surrender, you're going to have to jump out of a burning tower to be able to access this new love energy. Okay, um Leos, that's your tarot reading for love reading for the week of March 13, and let's see what the angel guidance is trying to tell us. Steady progress. Okay, Leos, it's a really good card to get right now with this tarot reading, because I feel like you are really caught up in this energy of, I'm trying so hard, I'm doing so much, why is nothing reaching my partner? And with the Ace of Cups as your blessing this week and the Steady Progress card as your angel guidance, I feel like the universe is trying to tell you that nothing is going to be wasted. Okay, nothing is going to be wasted. The timing might not work out exactly like you wanted to, but do not lose patience, because even though you feel like there's stagnancy in the process, you feel like things aren't going where you intended them to go, the universe is trying to tell you to just relax a little bit, surrender a little bit, have a little bit of faith, because you are progressing steadily. Okay, you can't just go from kindergarten to 10th grade. You have to go through the process of first grade, second grade, third grade, all the way through the 10th grade. Okay, you can't just jump all of those, you can't just skip those steps. Just because you didn't go from kindergarten to 10th grade doesn't mean you're a failure, doesn't mean you're incompetent, doesn't mean everything that you're trying to do is not working. It just means that there are certain steps that you have to climb before you can get to your destination. Okay, and then how can you enjoy that process? All right, is it just about the destination, or are you gathering wisdom and lessons through the process as you get to that destination? And is that, and then are you going to be a more enriched, a more fulfilled soul when you get to that destination? Okay, so is the process really really helping you? And I think it is, just because of this Steady Progress card coming out. Okay, it's saying, we acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. Okay, so Leos, the universe is saying it, you are about to be rewarded. You're so close to it, you're so close to your blessings. Do not give up just because there's a Ten of Swords. Do not give up just because there's a Tower moment. Tower moments are fantastic moments. In the, like, as we are going through the Tower moment, we feel like, why me, why am I suffering so much? But in retrospect, Tower moments are the biggest learning lessons that we could ask for. Okay, it's it's just, they do beautiful things to us. They help us grow in such, with such, they bring such clarity to our life. Okay, and let that clarity feel like a blessing instead of a suffering. Okay, Leo, let's see what the divine doors, let's see what the divine doors are trying to tell us. That one, two flipped really quickly. Okay, Anthony's call. In thanks of my spirit, safe and sound, all things that are lost so can be found. Okay, this is what the door looks like, and this is the message. Okay, then bless this space. Your sacred space holds the soul to bear. Palo Santo or sage will clear the air. So the universe is really recommending some cleansing. And I feel like not just do not just cleanse your space. Like if you feel like you're sitting in filth, if you feel like you're a very organized person usually, but right now because of the 10 of swords you're so exhausted just emotionally that you just can't believe how hard you're trying and how much things aren't working out, and that's sort of making you lazy, making you procrastinate your just routine chores, then I'd highly recommend getting back on the chore train. Okay. It's a really good way to sort of get away from your emotional distress, distract yourself a little bit, and get back into the reality instead of keeping everything very internal and very thought provoking. Like because of the 10 of swords, instead of keeping everything very intellectual and very in your mind, in your mind space, in your ego mind space, I feel like the universe is asking you to get out of that space and get into a more physical space. So, exercise, go for a walk if you have access to some form of nature. Um, get back to your routine chores, okay? Wake up and just mindlessly have like a routine, mindless routine. Wake up, brush your teeth, take a shower, clean up your space that you work in usually, clean up maybe if you're work out of your home, clean up your kitchen, keep those spaces clean. And I also think it's a little bit about cleansing your own self as well. So a bath or a shower is a good way to cleanse yourself, right? Affirmations, there's a lot of guided meditations to cleanse your internal energy, because the 10 of swords means that there's a lot of stress. There's a lot of stress and there's a lot of chaos and just unorganized chaos in your mind space. And I feel like Palo Santo and Sage will clear the air is not just about your physical space, but I feel like the universe is also asking you to cleanse your spiritual space, your emotional space, okay? Um, so, yeah, Leo, the Ace of Cups as your biggest blessing is giving me a lot of hope and a lot of just bringing me back to faith. So, if there's anything you can do to help yourselves this week, especially in the way you're viewing your love life, the universe is really, really pushing you towards figuring that out and executing those decisions. Okay. Yeah, that's it, Leo. That's all I have for you. I hope this resonates. I hope this helps. Let me know in the comments below if it does. I would love to know more. And I will see you next week. Bye bye.